Uncertainty has ended over the fate of the Hinkley nuclear plant project in England, with the Theresa May government giving its go-ahead for the plant after a 6-week review. The British government insisted the new plant in Somerset was only being approved with significant new safeguards to make sure China and other foreign investors could not own stakes in British nuclear plants without UK government's approval. France and China, who have pledged investment in the plant, are a relieved lot, and Britain is counting on its clean energy potential.
Months after it halted the multi-billion-pound nuclear power plant financed by French and Chinese companies, the Theresa May government finally gave the go-ahead for the Hinkley Point C project in England. The project was put on hold in July, just hours before a deal was to be signed. The Somerset reactor, Britain's first new nuclear reactor in decades, is proposed to be built with two-thirds funding from the French utility firm EDF and 6 billion British pounds by the state-owned China General Nuclear Corporation. China, in return, wants to use its design for new UK nuclear stations. The government had said it needed time to assess the contract amid concerns about the costs and the potential security impact of Chinese involvement. Opponents warned the government of potential threats to national security by giving China a big stake in Britain's nuclear power industry. They also flagged concerns about escalated costs. The decision to put on hold did not go very well with Paris and Beijing, resulting in a strain in ties with Britain. But ending weeks of uncertainty, the May administration finally okayed the project. The project now has some new terms under which the government gets the right to block the French group from selling its stake in the plant during construction and after it is operational.
I think it was right for a new government to look seriously at all the components of the deal. And what we have decided is that for critical infrastructure generally, we want to make sure that our powers in this country are comparable to those of others, to be able to check that national security considerations are taken into account.
Britain is keen to have the project, as it will deliver 7% of its electricity. It also makes the country less reliant on imported energy. Those advocating for the project argue that the low-carbon electricity will help towards the country's climate goals. The project also promises thousands of jobs and an economic stimulus.